Kelly Clarkson threw her fans for a loop on Wednesday when she announced the postponement of her remaining Las Vegas residency concerts in August. The 43-year-old singer confirmed on social media that she was forced to put the shows on hold as the result of a family emergency. DailyMail.com has reached out to Clarkson's representative to request comment. The unexpected shakeup in her concert schedule comes after the former American Idol star missed 10 episodes of her talk show earlier this year, while staying silent about what pulled her away without warning. In a statement shared to X, Clarkson revealed that it was an issue with her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, that forced her to step away from the stage. "Unfortunately, I need to postpone the remainder of the August studio session dates in Las Vegas," she wrote. "While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year my children's father has been ill, and at this moment I need to be fully present for them. I am sincerely sorry to everyone who bought tickets to the shows, and I so appreciate your grace, kindness, and understanding," she concluded. Clarkson didn't include information about what would happen to fans who had already purchased tickets to her postponed residency dates. She and her ex-husband share 2 young children, daughter River 11 and son Remington 9. Earlier this year, Clarkson appeared to take a veiled jab at her ex-husband. During a March appearance on Kylie Kelsey's podcast Not Gonna Lie, Clarkson agreed with Kelsey that her children were more accommodating of their father's scheduling conflicts than of her own busy schedule. She noted how odd it was that River and Remington seemed to innately have the belief that Blackstock should be given more slack about being too busy to spend time with them. "Isn't it funny, though, how different it is? Even from a young age, we didn't teach them. Just innately, you're like, he's allowed to be somewhere, but you're not. That is like real interesting." "Yeah, there's a lot that I keep in," Clarkson said. "'Cause co-parenting is fun," she added. "It's like, oh, he couldn't come 'cause of this." I'm like, okay, cool. What? Do you think I just leave and just sit in the park all day? Clarkson's relationship with Blackstock began in 2012, and the two tied the knot the following year. They had both a romantic and professional relationship at first, as her husband also served as her manager. However, Clarkson filed for divorce in June 2020 on grounds of irreconcilable differences, and the two were subsequently engaged in years of legal wrangling related to their finances. Their messy divorce was reported to have been finalized in March of 2022, but it wasn't until a year later that Clarkson won a $2.6 million judgment against her husband. Clarkson had claimed her husband owed her millions in commissions that he should not have been able to collect for deals that he set up that should have been handled by a talent agent rather than her manager. And the California Labor Commissioner ultimately agreed. It ruled that Blackstock had overstepped by working around Clarkson's agents at Creative Artists Agency. In May 2024, the warring exes finally reached a settlement in Clarkson's lawsuit over the commission fees. The hitmakers had previously won the $2.6 million judgment for deals Blackstock had secured for her going back to 2017, but she had claimed he had been taking the place of her talent agents while serving as her manager going back as far as 2007. So she had requested a more thorough accounting of commissions paid to her ex-husband. Although Clarkson and Blackstock both requested that her lawsuit be dismissed after the settlement was reached, the details of the agreement were not publicly disclosed. In 2022, The Moment Like This singer had agreed to pay her ex-husband a $1.3 million lump sum as part of their divorce settlement. They also agreed that Clarkson would pay Blackstock $45,601 per month in child support payments. On top of that, she had to pay Blackstock $115,000 per month for spousal support, though those payments were set to end in January of last year. The exes agreed to share joint custody of River and Remington, but the children would primarily live in Los Angeles with their mother and would visit Blackstock at his home in Montana for one weekend per month. At the time, he was paying Clarkson rent on the ranch that they had shared in Montana before he was scheduled to move out in June 2022. The settlement allowed Blackstock to retain control of their farm animals, including cattle, dogs, and horses, as well as multiple vehicles for use around the property, including an ATV, snowmobiles, and 2 pickup trucks. a Ford F-350 and an F-250. Clarkson got to keep the small family pets in the deal, as well as a baby grand piano, hunting items, and all of their firearms, both from before and during their marriage. Earlier this year, the TV star was mysteriously absent from her eponymous talk show for multiple weeks, missing 10 shows in total. Clarkson didn't explain her absence at the time, though in May she complained on stage about the show's demanding schedule. She said kept her from touring as much as she wanted to. Sources close to Clarkson have claimed that she is unhappy with her show and has been considering quitting, and NBC was said to be looking into possible replacements should she step down.